I also appreciate because they have done a good job. Next time when they come, they should at least put a rest day.
Playing first time up here, first time debutants, that is St. Andrew. How best do you know St. Andrews, and what level of, how would you rate their performance? Because you Giants.
According to these players, I've been following this team. They have got quality players, so we don't underrate them. Because if you underrate them, they can disappoint you as they disappoint Suburi. So what we are going to do, we are going to come all out. We respect them. They are very good, talented, so we should come all out. What I have sensed my boys, we should come all out to see that they get a win in the first 15 minutes of the season.
St. Mary's Chitende has got very many fans all over the country. Many are waiting to see the Mitre School playing. What are the words you're promising them as we head into the final?
What I want to pass my information to my spectators, they should be in a good mood because we are going to win the match today.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Welcome, sir.
Well, that's Coach Edward Golola. Of course, he promises St. Mary's Chitende fans that they are bringing the trophy back home. It's coming home, and let's wait to see whether he will be leaving to the binding. With me, it's Coach Godfrey Mato Chirewa, head coach at Gombe High. Coach, you guys are debutants, first time to feature in the championship, and you've reached the finals. What do you make of your team's performance in the entire championship?
I'd like to thank the Lord for the far He has brought us, and I'd like to thank my team, all the players, the administration, and our MD for the work well done. We did not expect this, but the Lord has brought us this far. Because when you look at the teams we've been competing with, we had 64 teams, and as per now, we are having Gombe High School, one of the two teams which are going to play finals. Then this is great to us.
What does this mean, the milestones you guys have reached in this particular championship? What does it mean to the school and the boys?
It's a very big positive to the school. It's a very big positive to the players, to the coaches, and the whole institution.
Well, yesterday we didn't see your senior player, that is Travis Mutiaba. He wasn't in the squad. What's the update from the young lad?
Yesterday we had it rest Mutiaba because he was injured in the previous game, but today's game is there, and we are hoping for the best for this.
Thank you, Coach.
Welcome.
Well, that's Coach Mato. Coach, the head coach at Gombe High. You can say St. Andrew Kagwa, Gombe High School. Of course, they are debutants, making their first time appearance in the 2022 National Post Primaries, and of course, as far as Schools World Cup is concerned, and they are on to the finals facing St. Mary's Chitende. We do have very many VIP guests present, and of course, among the many is Mr. Samuel Wadri, the mayor Arua City, and of course, Joel Aita, President Arua Hills Sports Club, is among the VIP dignitaries. Former executive committee member Ariga Rasul, representing West Nile, is among the many present. We have representatives from National Council of Sports, that is Ivan Niwamanya, among the many, even Vipers Sports Club president, that is Dr. Lawrence Morindo is here, director at Gombe High, Weshti Wachiwalabye Marie, and among other VIP dignitaries are all present for this particular championship. So for now, we shall be waiting for proceedings from the closing ceremony, and of course later on we shall be connecting direct to the game between St. Mary's Chitende and St. Andrew Kagwa, Gombe High School. For now, let me take you back to studios for more analysis.
Honorable Osino Rashid, who is a minister. And recognize all the head teachers who are with us here today, the directors of the schools, football administrators, Federation of Uganda Football Association. All here.
Yeah, that's what we had for there in the pitch side live where Chigozi Abdul Salam has told us exactly what is transpiring in the final at the Barifa Stadium, where the All Saints Derby is going to happen. St. Mary's Chitende versus St. Andrew Kagwa. And with me, like I promised, Paul Mukatabala and Edwin Kule. Gentlemen, once again, thank you for appearing, and let us while it away with the few minutes that we have. You've heard everything, pitch side and all, the coaches, what they are saying, and the players that are available. Paul Mukatabala, your favorite man, is going to make it, Travis Mutiaba. So the pairing of Mutiaba and Senke is going to be in this final.
Senke and the North Kamawa, yes. Because for St. Andrew Kagwa, the way they play, the way the team has been set up, the telepathic understanding between Oscar Mawa and Travis Mutiava has been vital in getting them up to where they are today. So it's good news to hear from the coach that Travis Mutiava is back in the squad after being rested yesterday because of some niggling injuries. When you have a player like Travis Mutiava, what he brings to the side is that player who is able to carry the ball 5-10 meters before releasing it. The effect of that is that as he carries the ball, he attracts opposition players to come to him. As they come to him, gaps are created for the other players to utilize. We saw yesterday that was highly lacking in St. Andrew Kagwa's play. They were doing a lot of running, a lot of passing, but still you could see that they are lacking that midfield player who carries the ball a few meters before releasing it.
Yeah, midfield player who carries the ball a few meters before releasing it. And of course, the defense and the midfield, the defensive part of the midfield for St. Mary's Chitende is going to have a lot of work to do. But again, Edwin, I think they have the man that can sort that out in Elvis Ngonde, already boosted by the fact that he has even gotten on the score sheet. He's enjoying himself the freedom in this tournament where he has someone to watch over his back in Katongole. What do you think this midfield is going to do, and who do you think has the edge at this point in time?
Yeah, Travis Mutiava goes back to his former side, that is St. Mary's Chitende school, where he was still senior 3. So for me, I feel there is the inner boost that I'm facing my former school, facing some of the people that he played with in Charles Luanga, in Najib Biga. They know him, he knows them. So for me, I feel he's already motivated to show them that this is what you lost when I left the school. But for me, I've seen Frank Katongole as one of the most disciplined midfielders we've seen. Even yesterday when he was facing a team that is full of players with a lot of trickery in Owadigui, in Faizo Wabiona, in Dominic Kayera, still he managed to jump away without receiving a yellow card. So for me, I feel this is a midfielder who has mastered the craft of winning possession without fouling. However, Tendo, allow me also highlight that we are going to see a team that has scored most than the team that has conceded less. St. Kagwa has conceded only 2 goals and Chitende has scored 28. So for me, I feel that also gives us something to watch.
Yeah, we have something to watch as the teams are coming in. And for you who is interested in history, the first time a team with St. won the title, it was 1997 when St. Leo's Chegobe won the title. And the second time was in 2004 when St. Mary's Chitende won that title. Can St. Andrew Kagwa be the third team with that acronym Saint to win it? But of course, Chitende again has that credit of having won the title 3 times in a row. It's the only second school to do that. They have done it twice between 2013 and 2008. Of course, the only other school was Kololo SS between 1996 and 1998. Is history upon us right now? Let us take you to the commentary booth where Lawrence Bwanika is and, of course, feel the vibe.
Gombe High School and to be, of course, witnessing the winner for the 28th edition of the National Boys Championship. Referee Chimao Stephen, captains Andrew Kawuya, and that is Kasumba Regan, ready for the match action. Chimayo Osire Juma, Brian Musisi, and not forgetting Tuge Gerard would be at the match of for this game. Chitende looking for their 10th title to their cabin, and of course St. Andrew Kagwa looking for their first title into the records. Will be doing live on FUFA TV and of course live on all our social media platforms. That is the final for the 28th edition of the National Post-Primary Championship with the boys category. My name is Bwanika Lawrence. I'll be giving you into the commentary booth for the 90 minutes here at the Barifa Stadium in Arua. Will it be Chitende or will it be that is St. Andrew Kagwa? A tie between Group A and Group E, and of course a tie between the Virgin Mary and of course a tie to the that is the side what we see a man would call between Virgin Mary and of course between the St. Andrew. Today at FUFA TV, the game live will be giving you live feed. Of course, live not there for Chitende. No changes as per yesterday. The team that beat Chibuli by 3-1. That was a catastrophe of Najibiga. Not forgetting a very beauty of a goal from a penalty to Rach. Starting there for you in that 4-3-3 system under coach Edward Gola. And of course, we'll be going into the Kasumba Regan side, coached by that is of course Pius Angabo. They could therefore that will be St. Andrew Kagwa, and not forgetting Oscar Mawa, the top scorer with only 11 goals onto the mark here. The talisman there for you for St. Andrew Kagwa. That is the assistant referee here, Mosi Branson, trying to check on the situation of the nets, and of course we'll be getting into the match day action here at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. We are going in for the live feed. Of course, this is the 28th final of the national post-primaries since its inception in 1989, live at the Barifa grounds. Chimayo Stephen would be the man in charge of the proceedings for the final here in Arua, the capital of West Nile. Komakech Jack, goalkeeper there for Chitende. That's the squad there for St. Andrew Kagwa. And Jackson Komakech, the custodian there for St. Mary's Chitende, wine red and white, and St. Andrew Kagwa, wine yellow and blue. It's the last day of this very game, and we'll be getting trying to be getting a moment of the guard of honor from the visitors around this place. Officially, and of course, the two teams that will be into the action. Chitende St. Mary's coming in from Group A with 20 points in 7 games, going into round of 16, beating Nasana by 2-1, and of course quarterfinals beating Mokono High School by 4-0, and semi-final beating Chibuli SS by 3-1. That is Chitende St. Mary's for you there on their way to the final here at the Barifa Stadium, looking for their 10th title into their cabin. And not forgetting St. Andrew Kagwa, getting 10 points in 5 games, played in Group E, lying second, coming and winning up against Chitobu St. Henry's by 3-1. Not forgetting beating Geniuses by 1-0 on the quarterfinals. And yesterday, it was a very, very quite tight game when Andrew Kagwa beat Budo Secondary School by 2-0, and of course, booking their place into the final here. That is the referee's assessor, Mr. Nsubuga Faizo, will be holding on to the visitors and the guests around this place to give a guard of honor here to the two teams that are going to be into action. And again, led by chairman therefore Uganda Secondary Schools Sports Association, Mr. Justus Mugesha, and the guest of honor to be getting the full match, of course, here at the Barifa grounds. Goalkeeper Apango Noah, again referee Chimayo Stephen, introducing on to the officials for today's game, Mosi Branson and Tuge Gerard. Captain there for Chitende St. Mary's, Kawaya Andrew, shirt number 10, plays for UPDFFC side in the Uganda Premier League. Introducing the players onto the chief guest here today, Charles Rwanga Neima Uganda Jeep, Justin Opiro, to mention but a few, like Sungonde Elvis, Tumine Fazil, Katongole Farouk, Ronald Madoi, not forgetting Lima Enoch. Players here for St. Mary's Chitende School. That is Kawaya Andrew looking for his second successive title after winning it in Jinja way back in 2019. We are back with the Secondary Schools Challenge Cup onto the boys' side after a 2-year break due to the COVID pandemic. And again, we are right back here at the first of its kind, live on FUFA TV, the home of Ugandan sport. That is Mr. Justus Mugisha, donned into that white tracksuit and that yellow t-shirt inside. Of course, the chairman here for the Uganda Secondary Schools Sports Association, and are going to be heading into the theatre games that will be held in Tanzania later this year, where Chitende, St. Andrew Kagwa, Budo Secondary School and Chivuli Secondary School will be representing Uganda to the boys category in football. Headmaster Muvara Secondary School here also into the attendance. We are live on Fufa TV at the Barifa grounds here in Arua. The third time Arua is hosting this tournament. At the third time, Muvara Secondary School is also hosting this tournament. Of course, Chitende winning on to the two occasions in 2011, and of course not forgetting way back in 2008, where this championship was named as Coca-Cola. With Beach Tender again taking it for the third time here onto the West Nile soil. Those are the match officials for today. Rather, the invited guests, sorry. And we'll be getting the national anthems for now. Final game of the tournament here live in Arua. That is the East African anthem there for you, and we're going to match the live commentary at the Barifa grounds here in Arua. 30 games live on Fufa TV, the first of its kind on Fufa TV, the home of Ugandan sport. That is the East African anthem for you there. The live band here at the Barifa Stadium in Arua, and the ambience there for you at the Barifa grounds, waiting to see the winner who will be crowned the champion of the National Boys Championship category side under the Uganda Secondary School Sports Association. Will it be St. Andrew Kagwa or will it be Chitende for the 10th time into their record? And of course, that's the FUFA anthem into the background.
Thank you. About
That is the football anthem for you there.
anthem.
As we head into the action.
Uganda Niribe, East Africa Niribe,
One more time at the Barifa grounds in Arua. Between St. Mary's Chitende, the defending champions, looking on to defend this title, playing up against the first semi-finals of their records. That is St. Andrew Kagwa, Katongole Frank, Jackson Komakech, the goalkeeper, their custodian for Chitende. And of course, we'll be going underway at any time from now. Referee Chimayo Stephen. Chitende looking for title number 10. Gola Moses looking for title number 8 on his card. Of course, has been with issues here for Chitende since way back in 2004, and of course, winning it till 2019 there. Referee Chimayo Stephen will be taking us at underway from now. Sunday evening here at the Barifa grounds. Chitende versus St. Andrew Kagwa. Chitende in white and red. St. Andrew Kagwa in yellow and blue. And the referee, Chimayo Stephen, takes us underway at the Barifa grounds at the final of the 28th edition of the National Post-Primaries. My name is Juan Calores. Back in the commentary booth, I'll be giving you the live commentary for the 90 minutes live here at the Barifa grounds. Chitende playing from left to right. St. Andrew Kagwa playing from right to left on your screen. We are live on Fufa TV and we are live on our social media platforms. Kasumba Regan, captain here for St. Andrew Kagwa, looks for Bashir Mansour. Taken away here by Najibiga. Shot number 7 here for St. Mary's Chitende. Coming back into the starting lineup for Chitende after going out injured yesterday when they beat Chivoli by 3-1. Travis Mutiaba to Oscar Mawa. Back to Travis Mutiaba for St. Andrew Kagwa. Taken away down here by Torach. Picked up by Katongole. Travis Mutiaba again. Mimosa Yesel in the center of the park. Sonko Sembatia. Taken down here by Kasumba Regan. Sonko Sembatia again. Jafari Kerepi launches ahead one looking for space here to Oscar Mawa. Challenge from Torach Rogers on to Oscar Mawa, the homeboy, to the Arua side here. Massive turn-ups here into the final between Chitende and St. Andrew Kagwa. That is Oscar Mawa and Torach Rogers. After that challenging tackle onto Oscar Mawa there, playing for Chitende. The vice captain, Justin Opiro, lays it down here, looking for Tumine Fazil. St. Mary's Chitende passes St. Andrew Kagwa. Kagwa playing into their first final, 8 the records of the National Post Championship, and Chitende looking for their 10th title into their cabin. St. Andrew Kagwa, Shugail Kalisa, Bashir Mansour, back to Shugail Kalisa for St. Andrew Kagwa. Jafari Kerepi, just down here for Bashir Mansour. Bashir again finds space here. Mukaga, across from Mukaga, taken away by Jackson Komakech. Chitende 0, St. Andrew Kagwa 0, live at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. Mukaga Mike. Taken away down here by Kawaya Andrew. Push against Kalisa Shugal from the captain Kawaya Andrew for St. Mary's School Chitende. Kawaya Andrew playing for UPDFFC in the Uganda Premier League. Jafari Kelepi down to Kasumba Regan. Sonko Sembatia for St. Andrew Kagwa. Looks for Kalisa Shugail. Down to Apango Nuwaya, the goalkeeper for St. Andrew Kagwa, who came through Group E with only 10 points. Lying in the second position. Adrift Budo Secondary School, the table leaders. Rania from Tumwine. Abitachia from Tumwine Fazil. And Budo Secondary School. Of course, topping that Group E with only 11 points. Not forgetting Chitende, topping Group A with 20 points in only 7 games played. Ejecting Enan College Nasana by 2-1 on the round of 16, and of course in the quarterfinals beating Mukono Kings High School by 4-0, and yesterday beating Chivoli on the semi-finals by 3-1. St. Andrew Kagwa 10 points in Group E, ejecting Chitov Centenaries by 3-1 on the round of 16, and of course playing Jinja Secondary School on the quarterfinals, winning Jinja by 1-0. Cutters of Oscar Mawa at the Greenland Stadium in Arua. Not forgetting beating Budo Secondary School by 2-0 yesterday at the Barifa grounds. Bashir Mansour taken away by Katongole. Jafari Terepi lays it down here. Katongole again takes it down to the defender Torach. Pressure from Oscar Mawa. Ronald Madoy again tapping here from Rodan Madoy. Pressure coming in from Oscar Mawa. Three for St. Andrew Kagwa to Roach Rogers. Communicating to his counterpart here, Ronald Madoy, who played with Oscar Mawa in the Ugandan under-17 squad that played in Rwanda. Of course, Uganda winning that Sekafa Zone qualification by 3-1 up against Tanzania. Travis Mutiava in the squad there. And of course, Travis Mutiava playing with Oscar Mawa in St. Andrew Kagwa squad, looking for Oscar Mawa to beat Tevia. Oscar Mawa scored his coach yesterday when they beat Budo by 2-0. And again scoring the first goal. A long one here from Justin Opiro, taken away by Jafari Kerepi. Free kick here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Oscar Mawa has 11 goals onto his card in the National Boys Championship this season. Not forgetting Ndifuna Ismail from Mukono Kings High School, 9 goals. Dominic Ayla scoring in 7 goals for Chivoli Secondary School. Tumwine Fazil runs for Chitende. Tumwine shoots around the side netting. Chance here for Chitende to take it away to beat Tevia from Tumwine Fazil. Hardman there onto the wings for St. Mary's Chitende. Goalkeeper down injured. Apango Noah for St. Andrew Kagwa. 6 minutes played. We are live at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua for the final of the 28th edition. Charles Rwanga Neymar providing it away for Tumwine, and Tumwine tries it out. Chance for it was Charles Rwanga Neymar down to the leg of the goalkeeper Apang Noah. St. Mary's Chitende, the defending champions, coming in from Wachiso, playing up against the team that coming in from the Kampala region. St. Andrew Kagwa Chitende beating Dia Secondary School by 3-1 in the last edition played at the Kachindo Stadium in Jinja. Winning it for the 9th time, and of course they're into the final today, looking for their 10th title. And of course they're going to be facing a couple of challenges onto the St. Andrew Kagwa side, led by Kasumba Regan, Muteba Travis, Kalisa Shugail, and Oscar Mawa. Kalisa again. Long away by Jafari Terepi with a heavy cross. A chance here for Andrew Kagwa. And again a little bit away. That was a golden chance here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Looks like Mimosa Yasil heading it wide. Good cross from Jafari Kerepi. Again a very fine header. It a bit away. Again Jackson Komakech conceding through a howler yesterday on to Chivuli Secondary School. Sonko Sembatia to Kasumba Regan. Kasumba Regan again, pulled away, and this will be a free kick for St. Andrew Kagwa. Played for the KCA junior team in the FUFA Juniors League. That was into the first edition. Captain here for St. Andrew Kagwa, Kasumba Regan. Kasumba again for St. Andrew Kagwa. Header here from Tumine Fazil. Down to Apang Noah. Lays it down to Sonko Sembatia with the heavy touch. Looking for Oscar Mawa. Oscar tries to turn away. That was a little bit of the challenge from Torach. And again Torach onto Ronald Madoi. Torach standing into that free role as the central defender there. And of course, Ronald Madoi must be the man onto the mark to the Kagwa Andrew side. That is Oscar Mawa. The corner here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Corner here for St. Andrew Kagwa side. The tie between Group A and Group E into the finals. Heavy one here from Kalisa. Little bit far away. Chance here for St. Andrew Kagwa. The tie between St. Mary's Chitende, the Virgin Mary, of course, taking on the kind-hearted St. Andrew Kagwa. We're live on FUFA TV and live at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. 10 minutes played. The game is still goalless. Torach Rogers with the free kick here for St. Mary's Chitende. 30 games live on FUFA TV for this first edition live on TV. 2 minute turns, 2 minute crosses. Chitende onto the mark here! Yes! Again and again and again. The defending champions with the celebration. Mwande Elvis, the boy from Jinja, holds the ball to the back of the net. That was class. A simple tapping, a cross coming in from Tumine Fazil, giving Chitende the lead in only 11 minutes played. Cross coming from Tumine, finding Elvis Mwande totally unmarked, and Elvis Mwande finds the back of the net, and the Virgin Mary leads the kind-hearted Andrew Kagwa by 1-0. Down here by Oscar Mawa. Kalisa Shugail. Long and looking for Bashir Mansul. Going here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Mimosa Yasil. Taken away by Manjumb. The defending champions looking on to their 10th title. Scoring in the first 10 minutes has been a custom for Chitende side here. Straight away from the round of 16. On to the quarterfinals. And again to the semi-finals. Elvis Mwande scoring for the defending champions. Kagwa Andrew looking for the straight title as the captain for the Chitende side. Justin Wapiro played for the under-17 side when Uganda played in Tanzania. Even here from Justin Wapiro. Finding Najibiga. Looking for Fazil Tumwine. That would be a corner there for St. Mary's Chitende. Najibiga scoring in yesterday when they played Chivuli Secondary School. After Torach scored through a kick from the penalty mark. Corner here for St. Mary's Chitende, live on FUFA TV. We are at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. for the 28th edition of the finals. Najibiga with the heavy. Long away, shot from Lima. Knocked away, and again chance here for Luanga Neymar. Looking for chance away. Oh my! Charles Luanga Neymar. 2 for Chitende. Luanga Neymar, player for KCCA. That is masterpiece. That is class from Charles Luanga Neymar. The experience and the turn from Luanga Neymar puts Chitende into the lead with a margin of 2 goals. Lima end up with a shot. Luanga controls, and again with a fine ball again at the goalkeeper Apang Noah. Again a somersault coming in from Tumwine Fazil. Chitende 2 and St. Andrew Kagwa 0. Live on Fufa TV, and we are live at the Barifa grounds, the final zone. Apangu Noah pressure again here for. What's wrong with Apangu Noah? The keeper here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Of course, playing under pressure is Apangu Noah. And again, awarding Chitende another piece of a corner. A quarter now played. Chitende 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0. Live on Fufa TV. And again, a corner for the defending champions. Chitende, Kauya Andrew. With the corner here. And again, Apangu punches it away. Looking for Torach. Bashir. Again, tries to kill and again block against. That was Mukaga Mike. Shot number 11 here for St. Andrew Kagwa. St. Mary's Chitende playing their third final here in a row. But of course, on the 2 occasions, Chitende has gone on to play the 2 finals in a row. Of course, Chitende has gone on to win. Not forgetting the final between Chitende and Meta Secondary School. Chitende won 2-0. 2008. Of course, Ed Mobiru, not forgetting Ntambi, scoring in a very beauty of a free kick. Chitende having players like Ntambi Chrysostom, Ed Mobiru, Mike Mutiaba, Sentamo Siraji Kasibante James, not forgetting Nicholas Wakiro Wadada. This was the goal that came in from Lima. Enoch trying to create into the block, and Charles Luanga Neymar putting the ball into the back of the net here for St. Mary's Chitende. With only 17 minutes played, it's 2 for Chitende and 0 for St. Andrew Kagwa at the Barifa grounds here in Arua. Free kick here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Mimosa Yasil standing in for this one. Looks to be a little bit easier for the defending champions. Yasil Mimosa. And again, Oscar Moa shoots down to Jackson Komakech. Goalkeeper here for St. Mary's Chitende. Again, we're back in 2011 when Mubara Secondary School hosted. For the second time, Chitende won the title after beating Senad Haizana by 1-0. Not forgetting the players like Bobo Lok featuring in for the Chitende side. Second time Chitende won it in Arua, and again they are here leading by 2-0 with only 17 played, and again in Arua, and again the same school Mubara has been hosting this edition for the 3rd time in Western Nile region. Torach Rogers looking for Luanga Neymar, down to the goalkeeper here, Apangu Noah. Charles Luanga Neymar features for KCCA FC in the Uganda Premier League. Manjob Toto Bashir tries to turn away, challenging coming in from Katangole. Down to Oscar Mawa. And the referee Stephen Chimayo here. Player down here for St. Mary's Chitende. Looks like Tumwine Fazil Chimayo Stephen heading onto the way where Tumine Fazil is lying onto the ground. 18 minutes played. Chitende St. Mary's 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0. We're live on FUFA TV and live on the FUFA social media platforms. Kirepi taken away by Kalisa Shugail. Washed away again by Torach. Down to the captain, Kasumba. Kasumba takes it away. Katongoli Frank clears for Chitende. Looking for Charles Wrong and Neymar. Pressure coming in from Kasumba Regan. Looking for Bashir. Pesi player here for rather it's Mutiaba Travis. For St. Andrew Kagwa. And Mutiaba again. Dodges 3 players on 2. Mutiaba looking for Oscar Mawa. Mawa! Knocked away by Madoy Ronald for Chitende. That is Mutiaba Travis, the player for AC Villa. And Oscar Mawa featuring in for AC Villa in the Ugandan Premier League. Referee for today, Chimayo Stephen, sending in the 2 teams here for an official water break. We are live on FUFA TV. A sunny evening here at the Barifa grounds. Bashir Mansour, Mimosa, Kalisa Shugail, players there for St. Andrew Kagwa, led by the assistant coach there, Ngabo Pius, former at Express, and of course an old boy at Lubi Secondary School, featured for Lubi Secondary School into the National Post Primaries way back in time. Taking bench here for Chitende. This was goal number 2 for Charles Wanga Neymar. Class of a goal, and again that was a beauty of a finish. 21 minutes played. We are live on FUFA TV and we are back into business for the 28th edition. And again the final. We are live on FUFA TV, the home of Ugandan sport, into the capital of West Nile, Bashir Mansour. Looks for Travis Mutiaba. Down to Bashir. Taken away by Tumwine. Kasumba Regan. Kasumba down to Sonko. Called for the under-17 national duty. Team that was heading in for the Morocco challenge there. But of course, the tournament was cancelled due to the COVID pandemic. Karepi. Taken away by Torach Rogers. And again Tumine Fazil here for Chitende. Played by Majub Toto. Looks for Bashir. Katongole. Bashir turns here for Andrew Kagwa. Lays it down to Karepi. Majub Toto. Looks for Mimosa. In the center of the park. Turn away by Mimosa. Down to Sonko Sembatia. Mimosa Yasil takes it away, looking for Bashir. Cross coming in. Chansiana, goalkeeper again, Pambos. Komake Jackson, Oscar Montans. Good chance there for St. Andrew Kagwa. Sonko Sembatia. Down to Bashir. Shugayu Kalisa throwing here for St. Mary's Chitende. Again, that was clumsy here for the goalkeeper there, Komakech Jack. Referee here, what Oscar Mawa, the homeboy here in Arua. Bashir Mansour. You look at to the first player of this game, of course, that's Bashir Mansour. And again, Oscar Mawa. Oscar Mawa on to Ronald Madoy. 2 players featured in for the Ugandan side. Onto the under 17. And this was the challenge. Oh! Looks like some bit of the handball there from the defender, Lima Enoch. Ball going onto his hands, and of course, lying onto the ground there for Chitende. The referee was away into that position. 23 minutes played. Chitende 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0. And the defending champions are marching in for title number 10. Yellow card confirming here for Bashir Mansul. Cross from Luima Enoch. Challenge from Tumine on Majib Toto. Again, free kick here for St. Andrew Kagwa side. Kalisa Shugail. Again, the goalkeeper takes it away down here. Toto. Kalisa. Shot here. Chance here for Chitende again. Change coming on to Shugail, dropping that ball away and awarding Chitende chance here to look for number 3. Toto looks for Oscar Mawa. Very good defending again from Torach Rogers. And again Torach onto Oscar Mawa. Some verbal exchange from the referee to Oscar Mawa again to the 2 defenders, Torach and Madoi. Warning to Oscar Mawa from the referee, Stephen Chimayo. Tumine Fazil looks to be injured here, and again Chitende will be making in a substitution here for St. Mary's Chitende. Tumine Fazil will be coming away. It will be Oloya Habib who will be coming in for the defending champions. Tumine Fazil creating a couple of goals in the quarterfinals and of course in the round of 16. Big blow here to the Chitende side, leaving it away to Oloya Habib, who scored a brace when Chitende beat, that was Mukono Kings High School in the round of 16. Oloya looked away here, pushed away down to the ground. Free kick here for Chitende St. Mary's. Chitende winning a couple of treble titles here in the national boys category. That's football. Goalkeeper Apango Noah. Chance for Najubiga to take it away. Creating one yesterday and scoring one for Chitende. Najubiga. And again a header. Looked away by Yasil. Taken away by Najubiga. Looking for Charles Wanganema. Oscar Mawa onto Madrid Ronald for Chitende. Justin Opiro with the heavy clearance. Pressure coming in from Luanga again. Chance here for Chitende. And again a Pang Noah. He had to run to that ball. And again 2 players down for Chitende. And of course not forgetting, that was a very, very close chance there for Charles Wanganema and Kasumba Regan, captain for St. Andrew Kagwa. That was Charles Wanganema heading here for another chance. And Kasumba Regan looks to be the player injured. The medical teams onto the pitch to give some medical assistance to the 2 players. That was Charles Wanganema scoring the second goal of this game live on Fufa TV here. Again created away here by Luima Enoch and Tumine Fazil. Chitende winning the treble titles from 2006, beating Bishop McAllister by 2-0. Players like Stephen Bengo, Eric Boboa, Bonnie Godfrey and Fanny Ali, who featured in for Bishop McAllister there. 3rd and 7. Chitende winning it again. Of course, beating Old Kampala. Played in Jinja Secondary School. And of course, between 2011, Chitende beating Stanley Haizana by 1-0. 2012, Chitende beating this academy by 2-0. Not forget 2013, where Egak Richard scored the own lone goal there for Chitende side. Then it played in Kabale, and that was Chigezi College. Justin Opiro here for Chitende. Looks for Charles Rwanga Neymar. Neymar just down to Oloya. Neymar again for Chitende. Mutiawa Travis. Mutiawa again. Mutiawa lays it down to Kerepi. Kerepi to Mukaga Mike. Pressure in from Opiro. Played away by Justin Opiro, the goalkeeper. Mimosa Yasil. Challenge on. Kawia Andrew. Down to Mukaga. Looks for Oscar Mawa. Oscar Mawa turns. Oscar Mawa again. To Travis Mutiaba. Mutiaba for Andrew Kagwa. Bashir. Mimosa. Down to Bashir. Bashir turns here for ADK. And again Mutiaba Travis. Sonko Sembatia. One of the best right backs I've witnessed here at the National Boys Championship. Sembatia Sonko for Setandro Kagwa. ADK. And again foul to Bashir Mansour. Player for St. Andrew Kagwa. And the free kick here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Najibiga. That is Mutiaba Travis. And this was the challenge from Najibiga to Bashir Mansour. 31 minutes played. Chitende 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0 to Rach Rogers. Travis Mutiaba takes it away. Head down by Lima Enoch. Bashir Mansour turns away looking for support here. And again Najibiga controls the proceedings. Be getting a change here. Mukaga Mike, player substitute here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Leaving it away to Kakoza Sudais. Move here by Luanga Neymar. Luanga turns away. Najibiga. Opiro. Justin Katongole tries to fire in down to the goalkeeper Apang Noah. Bashir with the chest control. Mimosa. Oloya Habib. Ola turns away for Chitende. Played down here to Manjob Toto. Kakoza Sudais. Kalisa Shugail. Taken away by Katongole. Lays it down to Charles Luanga Neymar. Luanga Neymar again. Finds the ball. The skies there. The National Boys Championship Challenge will be climaxing today with this final. St. Andrew Kagwa with a lot to learn, and again we'll be taking on the challenge to the East African side in Tanzania. Later this year, we are Chitende Budo, Chivuli and Andrew Kagwa will be representing Uganda to the football category side. Sonko, Lima Clears, looking for Neymar. Neymar tries to turn, taken away by Jafari Kerepi. Apango down to Kasumba, playing under pressure. Kawoya takes it away. Pressure coming in from Elvis Ngonde. Katongole. Down to Kakuza Sudais. Travis Mutiaba turns away. Travis again. Mutiaba on the move, and the referee, the hands into the pockets here for another yellow card. Shown to Katongole Frank, the hard rock in the center of the park here for the defending champions. The fans here at the Barifa Stadium with the match support to their homeboy Oscar Mawa. The Barifa community and the Oro community at large, live at the West Nile part of Uganda, and the capital of West Nile, has had the very best of the organization for this edition. Majub Toto, Kasumba Frank, the long one from Kasumba looking for Oscar Mawa, but taken away. Down to the goalkeeper Jackson Komakech here for St. Mary's Chitende. Komakech played for the under-20 side that played up against Ghana in the AFCON under-20 in Mauritania. Of course, Uganda losing 2 goals to in the final, and Uganda was second. Uganda had to play in the World Cup under-20, but of course, due to the COVID pandemic cases, FIFA cancelled the tournament. Of course, that would have been one of the best moments for the players like Komakech, not forgetting Basangwa, Igana Jib who plays for Vipers SC, and again Bobo Spiaruhanga. Oluya, Kawoya Andrew, Elvis Ngonde. Sonko takes it away here for Andrew Kagwa. Mimosa down to Kalisa Shugal, back to Mimosa, down to Kakuza Sudais. Mimosa again for ADK, looking for Oscar Mawa, a little bit far away from Oscar Mawa. 11 goals for Oscar Mawa, the top scorer yet again for this 28th edition. We are live on Fufa TV and live at the Barifa grounds in Arua. Oloye Habib, across here from Justin Opiro. Play down to Apango, Noah. Control by Justin Otongole. Lima looking for Lawyer, taken away by Manjob Toto. Played down again by Bashir Mansour. Pushed away by Oloye Habib. Free kick in the center of the park here for St. Andrew Kagwa, and the referee Chimayo Stefan has something to say here. Running towards the goal area here for the St. Andrew Kagwa side, Charles Ruanga Neymar, player for Chitende, and again scored in the second goal, featuring in for KCC FC in the Uganda Premier League. "37 minutes played. Chitende 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0. Igana Jib on a move here for Chitende, taken away by Kasumba Regan. Sonko Sembatia. Looks like Travis Mutiaba here. Mutiaba again for ADK, taken away by Kawoya Andrew. Down here to Najibiga. Najibiga again for Chitende. Najib runs away. Najib again, pressure coming in from Sonko. Najib down. And in the end, the referee awards Chitende a free kick here. Again, a final run here from Mutiaba Travis. against Najibiga. That is the best of Mutiaba Travis. Magical moments here for Travis Mutiaba as it was to the Chibuli side. Adrian Awachikwi, one of the players who has had the very best of the tournament here, looking for the MVP today. Chitenda again with a chance here, and Najibiga misses it. Kalisa Shugail for Bashir. Katongole turns away. Chance here for the ADK. Mimosa runs away. Down to Travis Mutiaba, turns away. Beautiful turn here by Travis Mutiaba. Trust me, Mutiaba is having a very good day today. Despite the ADK side trailing by 2-0. Manjub Toto. Manjub looking for Bashir. Massive crowds and the ambience at the Barifa Stadium, the home of Arua Hill AC in the Uganda Premier League. Playing for the one additional minute at the Barifa grounds here in Arua. Sonko Sembatia. Sonko again. Throwing for St. Andrew Kagwa. With a few seconds to play to the halftime mark here at the Barifa grounds in Arua. Charles Wanga Neymar. A bit away from the playing end. That's Kawaya Andrew, the captain there for Chitende, looking for second successive title. Referee Chimayo Stefan blows the halftime whistle here at the Barifa Stadium in Arua to end the proceedings of the first stanza. We live on Fafa TV. It's halftime in Barifa Stadium. Chitende 2. Andrew Kagwazi will be live and coming back. Second half, live on Fafa TV. Don't go away. Stick around.
So good for you. Well, I'd like to let you know that at this particular point, we have a number of passes to be organized. We also want to tell you about some of the upcoming events as far as this country is concerned. But allow me to recognize the presence of our guest of honor, our chief guest, the RCC Arua City. Like I said earlier, one of the biggest cities in Africa and perhaps the world. Allow me to recognize Madame Alice, who is with us here. With us here we have the President, Iyasa, the National Organizing Committee Chairman, First Vice President, Federation of Uganda Football Association, and then is Mr. Justus Mungisa, who is as well with us here. The Honorable Ariga Rasul, Football Exco member, executive member. We have Mr. Mugumu Richard, Chairman Technical. Let's organize you and the entire technical team. Let's organize the president.
2-0 it is at halftime with St. Mary's Chitende leading St. Andrew Kagwa at the Barifa Stadium in the final of the championship of 2022. Of course, history has it that every time this tournament is held in Arua and when the host is Mvara, the winner is St. Mary's Chitende. I presume we need a lot of magic from the one that we are seeing to actually get it out of their hands right about now. Paul Mukatabala, the first half as we have seen it.
Yeah, 2-0 in favor of defending champion St. Mary's Chitende, but you'd think at 2-0 St. Andrew Kagwa looks out and beaten and out of the picture. But as we have all seen, St. Mary's Chitende cannot afford to rest for even one moment, because St. Andrews Kagwa have busy little players who can harm you at any one moment if you relax. So it is 2-0 for Chitende, but you can hardly rule St. Andrews Kagwa out of this.
Edwin, how would you react to the goals that St. Andrew Kagwa has conceded, especially your man Regan Kasumba, who actually appeared in your favorite 11 before we came to this game?
We had even started debating when the keeper Noah as one of the best, having come in this one after conceding only 2. But then he has already conceded 2, where he was even about to give away the 3rd. However, for me now, this is when you benefit from players with experience. When you look at Elvis Ngonde, midfielder who is known to even be more defensive than attacking, but in this tournament he has shown us that he can also flare in the attacking positions. In the 10 first minutes, you would say the game was 50-50, and another person would also be comfortable to say the game was in the favor of St. Andrew Kagwa, because you saw they got around 3 shots on target before Chitende went on to score. But then you see that Chitende's first shot on target is a goal. Then that shows you that the players were waiting for their moment to come. When you look at how Ngonde followed that ball, it is the same thing he did against London College. And this time around, Fazil Tumwine, who later moved off due to an injury, you could tell that these are players who have been practicing this off the pitch, I mean in the training ground. Then the second goal as well for Charles Luanga, you see a person who knows where the goal is, because he scored on the side where the back was, because you see he was facing the opposite side, but then he goes on to volley that ball and it finds the back of the net. So for me, I feel Chitende are not the better side when it comes to what we are seeing the play. St. Andrew Kagwa have been the better side with the ball, but then because Chitende has experienced players who have been at this stage before, they know what to do at what moment, and that's why they are ahead.
That's why they are ahead. St. Mary's Chitende have been in the situation like this that St. Andrew Kagwa is in before, and they actually won the tournament in 2004. Can St. Andrew Kagwa conjure up something because they really need to show up in the second half, otherwise they might be embarrassed more, because the way they are using the ball is okay, but when a team gets used to that, they can get you on the break, those moments when you lose the ball. Paul?
St. Andrews Kagwa obviously have work to do. How can they improve it? First of all, I've talked about this time and time again since this tournament began. When that ball goes wide, how do you readjust your defense so that you're in defensive positions? Look at the first goal. The first goal which they scored to Mwine, that crossed the far post, Ngonde Elvis is all alone. It means the defense has all shifted and gone to the near post. They have forgotten the far post. It's important that everybody takes the rightful positions, because St. Mary's Chitende have players in the wide areas who will hurt you. They have got Najib Iga on the left, and then on this side before Tumwine Fazil came out, he was also very dangerous. They go wide, they rain in the crosses. If you can't defend that, there's no way you'll survive. Secondly, for the whole of the first half, we have seen Mutiava Travis drift more to the right and be very far away from Oscar Mawa. And yet the way their team has been set up is that combination between Mawa and Oscar. Now, Travis is too far away from Mawa to be more effective. I would expect that in the second half, Coach Chirewa can alter it a bit, that Mawa comes a little bit inside and nearer to, Travis comes a little bit inside and nearer to Mawa. His dribbles are obviously hurting Chitende and they are frightened of him. he'll win them free kicks in and around the 18-yard box. He'll give that, he knows how to give that killer pass, which Mawa can thrive off. So readjust him so that he's more central.
I think you can also credit the midfield of Chitende. Much as they are being run rings around, they are trying to restrict those rings to areas where it is not necessarily the final third, because I've not seen so much action in the final third. And the few times when they have tried to go there, they are actually fragile. The defense is fragile. We've seen Torach making mistakes under the defense. So, Edwin, do you think the Chirewa can actually adjust to the situation where they can get closer to the goal area of Chitende?
Yeah, as Comrade Paul has said, there are, I think Travis has to get closer to Mawa, and as we've seen, I think Chitende's central defenders are a bit taller than all the forwards of St. Andrew Kagwa. So for me, I feel they have to thrive with low balls than balls that are up or aerial balls. So I do believe if they go on to change the setting and go for aerial ball, for low balls, then they will help Mawa get onto that ball than going for aerial balls where Torach and Madoi cannot allow Mawa meet that.
Yeah, I think the freshness still goes to St. Andrew Kagwa, because we've seen already Chitende making a substitution, and at certain moments the likes of Luanga Neima sitting, like not just wasting time, but they seem to be held up by speed. Hopefully we can see something different in the second half. Otherwise, it is more like Chitende wrapping up the title. Over to the second half to Lawrence Bwanika.
Andrew Kagwa by 2 goals to nil. Second half. Chitende playing in red and white, and Andrew Kagwa playing in that is yellow and blue. And again for the second half, Andrew Kagwa playing in from left to right on your screen. Chitende playing in from right to left on your screen. You're live on FIFA TV, and you're live at the Barifa grounds here in Arua, the home of Arua Hill. Throwing here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Oscar Mawa here for St. Andrew Kagwa. The defending champions looking for their 10th title into their cabin. Travis Mutiaba, Sanko Sembatia, throwing here for St. Andrew Kagwa again. Play again for the last 40 minutes of this tournament, the 28th edition. Chitende looking for their, of course, a 10th title into their cabin right away. Lima Enoch, player for Chitende side, featured for the Chagwe side. Enoch Lima. Luanga Neymar tries to shoot away. Chance again for St. Mary's Chitende. Looks to be Neymar. Again walking into that pitch, back to the pitch, of course, looks to be injured, as it was into this 9 minutes of the first half. Manjob Toto. Najibiga on the challenge. Kawya Andrew controls. Kawya Andrew looking for Habib. Pressure in from Habib. Chitende leading by 2 goals to nil. They're into the second half, and the second last 40 minutes of the Arua edition. Gola Edward the Gaffer there for Chitende, looking for the 9th title as the head coach there for Chitende side. Not forgetting, wasn't part of the squad that won the title in Jinja for the last edition in 2019, and of course having 11 titles on his card. That is Edward Gola for you, and again 1 title again in 2019 when of course Gola wasn't part of the squad. Sonko Sembatia looks to be a little bit frustrated here. Throwing here for Chitende St. Mary's. We're going in for the closing ceremony and the awarding ceremony after the last whistle. And of course, will it be Chitende or can Andrew Kagwa try to make up things right here and look for 2 goals to make it onto the level? Lima Enoch tries to cross in. That's a corner there for Chitende side.
It's a corner for Chitende. They are still playing with the ball around the final third of the field.
Najibiga featured for the Uganda side to the under-20 AFCON that played in Mauritania. Najibiga with the corner. Chance here for Chitende again. Ball played just down here, right out of the field of play. We're going in for the goal kick here. Apangu Noah takes it down to Majib Toto. That would be quite a mileage here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Going to the final. Last time they played into this tournament was in 2019, where they ejected to the quarterfinals in Jinja. Kakoza Sudais. Sonko Sembatia. Sonko down to Mutiaba Travis. Mutiaba here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Mutiaba finds space. Tries to cross in, looking for Skamawa. Taken away by Katongole. Down to Mutiaba Travis. Taken away by Najibiga. Najibiga looks for Charles Lwanga Neymar. Kasumba Regan with the clearance. Kauya Andrew. Foul down here. Challenge from that was Kakoza Sudais here for St. Andrew Kagwa. "44 minutes played. We are into the second half of this game. The final at the Barifa grounds. And the third time in a row where Chitende has been winning on the previous 2 occasions. Ngonde Elvis. Lwanga Neymar. Lwanga again with a chance and a save from the goalkeeper. Options to cross, but Lwanga tries to go in for the goal. Travis Mutiaba has been substituted. That's a big blow onto the Andrew Kagwa in terms of creativity in the center of the park there. Corner here for St. Mary's Chitende side. Kauya Andrew and Lima Enoch. Kauya Andrew will be taking this one. Kauya. Torach. Chance here for Chitende again. Get a chance here for the central defender, scoring in the last 2 games. Penalty yesterday onto the Chivoli side. And a very beauty of a free kick when they beat Mukono Kings High School into the quarterfinals. Sonko Sembatia takes a long one, looking for Oscar Mawa. Pressure from Ayo Cyprus, who came in for Travis Mutiaba. Crispus Ayo. Shugaib Kalisa. Crispus Ayo. Oscar Mawa turns away. Heavy touch here from Oscar Mawa again. Komaket Jack. Playing in all the ranks, under 17 and of course the under 20 side. And again winning it to the under 20 in Tanzania in the zonal qualifiers. Don't forget the under 17 again in Tanzania in the zonal qualifiers. Justin Opiro. Long one from Opiro. Looking for Charles Lwanga Neymar again, the goalkeeper. Apango takes it away. Elvis Ngonde with a challenge against the goalkeeper. Apango. Played on there by the referee Chimayo Stephen. Manjub Toto. Down to Kalisa Shugail. Down to Sonko. Sonko looks for Ayo. Taken away by Ngonde. Charles Wanga Neema. Challenger Kasumba comes on. Kasumba turns away for Mawa. Katongole Frank with the heavy clearance here. We are live on Fufa TV and live on our social media platforms. Katongole. Ayo. Crispas. That is Ngonde Elvis saving the ball out of the corner. And again, chance here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Sembatia. Taken away down by Lima Enoch. Bashil Mansul. Bashil again. Bashil down. Kawya Andrew. Looking for Luanga. Luanga Neema. Luanga to Najibiga. Najibiga tries to shoot. To bit far. Sanko Sembatia. Pressure down to Elvis Ngonde. And again Elvis Ngonde winning it at all for the Chinese side. Lima Enoch playing for the defending champions after being signed in from the Rays of Grace School. Lima down to Apango Noah. Tezicha Lawrence was the top scorer in the last edition, played in Jinja, scoring 13 goals. Now you're having Oscar Mawa, who scored 11 goals, to adrift the previous top scorer in Jinja. And after Tezicha signing in for Vipazesi in the Uganda Premier League, chance away by Chitende, Najibiga, Crispas Ayu with the challenge. Sonko Sembatia back to Crispas Ayo. Looks for Sonko Sembatia again. Kawya Andrew intervening onto that move there for the Chitende side. Chitende side having a couple of players onto the bench. Motebi Hakim, Ivan Irini Mbabazi, who played for the under-17 side in the zonal qualifiers. Players that are waiting onto the bench for the defending champions St. Mary's Chitende, Lima Enoch, Simon Mokisa, Iga Steven, Hassan Mubiru, not forgetting Luguna Kenneth, Chitende, Luanga Neema. Flag is up here to Luanga Neema for Charles Luanga Neema. Player who scored the second goal for the defending champions. After Ngonde Elvis, Yigana Jeep. Again, Charles Wanganema sits on the ground, now sending the message onto the technical bench to go in for another change for the defending champions. And again, Najibiga, second player, seated on the ground for the defending champions. Officials there in attendance and following the proceedings at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. Two players there for Chitende, and again the doctor has some work to do here. That is Charles Wanganema here for St. Mary's Chitende, and again Najibiga has been playing with the bandage around the knee for the last 2 games. Trust me, Najibiga will again be looking for another chance to be substituted here. Fans here around Barifa Stadium in Arua. Again, fans here for Arua Hill AC. And again, Onduparaka combined. Chitende will be going in for the substitute here. Yiga Stephen. Goalkeeper Pang Noah. Yiga Stephen will be coming in for Najib Yiga. It's a Yiga change here. Again, the fans here for who are into the attendance, though they're enjoying the beautiful of the game into the Barifa Forest. Referee Chimayu Stephen. Again, we'll be going back to business here. Kasumba Regan for Chitende. Rather for Andrew Kagwa. I beg your pardon. Be going in for a substitution here at the Barifa grounds here in Arua. Treso Mulona comes in for Bashir Mansour. Najib Toto. Challenge from Justin Opiro. Going in for a free kick for St. Andrew Kagwa. Mulwana in for Mansour Bashir to the Andrew Kagwa side. Mimosa Yasil. Ronald Madoi clears it away. Major Toto. Opiro fires it back here. Opang Noah for St. Andrew Kagwa. Kalisa Shugail. Kakoza Sudais. The shot here from Kakoza again. A little bit of the adept here to the Andrew Kagwa side. That was Kakoza Sudais here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Go kick here to the defending champions, Jacko Makech, taking his time. For Chitende side. Justin Opiro. Player down here to St. Mary's side, Elvis Ngonde. Free kick here for St. Mary's Chitende. Player down for Chitende here. 56 minutes played. Live on Fufa TV, and we're live on the Fufa social media platforms. This is the 28th final. The weather conditions live in Arua City, and that's West Nile, 25 degrees Celsius. Sunny evening here in the West Nile capital. Shot here from Ngonde. Heavy one here. Fired away. Major Toto for St. Andrew Kagwa. Torachidzin. Kakoza Sudais for Oscar Mawa. Ngonde clears. A run here from Yiga. Yiga tries to cross. Intervened by Sonko Sembati, and again a corner for St. Mary's Chitende. Obviously, when the player who scored the first goal of the final here, Kakoza, Brother Kagwa Andrew, player for UPDF FC, going in for the corner. Kawaya, the behavior from Kawaya, and again Chance here to the goalkeeper Apangu to take it away quickly. Time is running out to the Kampala representatives here at the Breakfast Stadium. Tie between Kampala and Wakiso. Chibuli beat Budo Secondary School in the third place game played at 11 a.m. in the morning by 3-0. Alan Oriuth scoring in a brace. And again Muchibi scoring goal number 3 there for Chibuli Secondary School. Stand Gaffa to St. Andrew Kagwa. And Gabo Pius once at Express FC. Sonko Sembatia here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Mimosa Yasin. ADK putting a very good resistance here. A run here from Yiga Stephen. Kakuza Sudais. Down to the goalkeeper Apang. Apang takes it down looking for Sonko. Sonko tries to head away. Then will be going in for another change here. 10 time from now. Looks like Ivan Irinimbabazi would be coming on for the Chitende side. Looking for the third goal here for the Chitende side. That's the ambience onto the Barifa Stadium. Fans here turning out into the numbers to support the teams. And of course the homeboy Oscar Mawa. Corner for Chitende. Kawoya Andrew. Referee sends the two teams to the official water break. Of course playing under the heavy sun. Water break here at the Barifa Stadium. Chitende St. Rose 2. St. Andrew Kagwa 0. Courtesy of Ngonde Elvis. And again Charles Twanganema scoring into the card for St. Rose Chitende. An hour played. 20 minutes to go for the ADK side. Komakechak. St. Andrew Kagwa, that is Ngabo Pius, sending in a couple of instructions to his players. Charles Rwanga Neymar coming off, and again Ivan Irinimbabazi would be coming in for the defending champions. That is Ivan Irinimbabazi, was part of the squad. That took place in Rwanda for the Zono Sekafa qualifiers for the under-17. Chimayo Stefan, and a corner here for Chitende. Kawoya Andrew down to Apango with a fumble, a rebound. Oh way, no way. How about this? Yiga Stephen with the net to beat. With a simple tapping, this could be 3 for Chitende. But again, Yiga Stephen denying the defending champion a chance to take it away here. The chance of the game so far to Yiga Stephen for Chitende goes away begging. 2-0. Stephen Yiga. That was the miss of the match from Yiga Stephen. Down to Manjub Toto. Manjub fires it in the skies, looking for Oscar Mawa. Oscar controls. Torach takes it away. Back again by Manjub. And again Katongole Farouk with the heavy clearance here. That was the corner. The keeper fumbles it down. And Yiga Stephen with a simple tapping. The keeper beaten. Kasumba standing into the wrong end there. Onto the line. And that was the mess of the match. Injured player down here for Sonko Sembatia. Right back player here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Looks to be injured. Technical bench here for St. Mary's Chitende. Coach Sally and Coach Edward Gola there for you. Trying to make things happen here to the Chitende side. That was Tumwine Fazil. Goal number 1 for Ngonde Elvis. What a chance it was. Very good delivery. And again, Charles Wanga Neymar. The turn here into the back of the net. Making it 2 for the Chitende side. Going back to action here, live at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua. Throw in here for St. Andrew Kagwa. He said to Justin Opiro here for Chitende side. Opiro Justin. Ivan Mbabazi. Yiga. A chance here for Chitende. Keeper saves. Get away finally by Sonko Sembatia. Lima Enoch. Down to Ngonde Elvis. Ivan Mbabazi for Chitende. Losing position Ivan Mbabazi. Kakoza Sudais. Finding away chance here to Torach. Down to Lima Enoch. Block on to Torach Rogers. Kalisa Shugail. Cross coming in from Kakoza Sudais. Oscar Mawa. Taken by Ronald Madoi. Looking for a lawyer. Throwing here for St. Andrew Kagwa with only 14 minutes to play to the end of the mark. Sonko Sembatia for St. Andrew Kagwa. Kalisa Shugail down to Torach. And there'll be a free kick here for the Koala best side. Twin, I beg your pardon. Kasumba Regan takes it here from the defensive line. Back to Kakuza Sudais. Kalisa Shugail taken it by Evis Ngonde. Ngonde turns here for Chitende. Ngonde again for Chitende side. Down to Lima Enoch. Lima fires it away onto a block here for the Chitende advantage. Yiga Stephen turns. Pressure from challenge coming in from Sonko Sembatia. Lima Enoch down to Yiga Stephen. Enoch crosses in. Down to the goalkeeper. Played back here to be Oscar Mo again to Ronald Madoi. Madoi and Oscar Mo have been exchanging words since minute number 1. But again, teammates at the under-17 zone qualifiers in Rwanda. Kakoza Sudais. Long way and a chance waited here for Chitende to take it on to defend the title. Twelve minutes to play at the Barrifa Stadium here in Arua. Kitende 2, St Andrew Kagwa 0. Live on Fufa TV. Torach, Lima again for Chitende. Higa Stephen takes it away. Manjob Toto clears. Mau Oscar looking for support. Down to Ngonde Elvis. Karisa Sugail. Pressure from Ivan Mbabas. Opiro heads. Laid down to Manjub Toto. Manjub fires it away. Madoi Ronald down to Lima Enoch. Lima looking for Ngonde. Taken away again by Kasumba. Down to Katongoli. Kalisa controls. Shugail runs away. Shugail onto the challenge from Lima. 2 players played for the under-17 Ugandan side in Rwanda again. Actually, Madoi, Kalisa, Lima Enoch, Mubiru Hassan, and Muteba Travis. We are in the same squad that was summoned and played for the AFCON qualifiers in the Sekafa region in Rwanda. Free kick for Chitende side. Lima Enoch, left back player here for Chitende. Lima Higa controls. Kakoza Sudais. Kalisa Shugail trying to look for Oscar Mawa a little bit far. Opiro Mbabazi controls. Down to Kaoya. Katongole lays it down to Lima Enoch. Lima again for Chitende. Chance here for the Andrew Kagwa side to take it on. Kasumba Regan for St Andrew Kagwa. Look again for Oscar Mawa. Down to Mimosa Yasil. Shugail Kalisa. Pressure from Ivan Mbabas. Kasumba Regan turns. Down to Sembatia. Down to Kasumba. Down to Manchobo. Nine minutes to play live on Fufa TV. Premier for St Andrew Kagwa. Chitende looks like will be going in for the second successive title. That would be title number 10. One adrift, the record holders. Chibuli Secondary School with 11. Sonko. Flags appear to. That was Oloya Habib here for St Mary's Chitende. Throwing here for St Mary's Chitende, Lima Enoch. Ngonde Elvis. Lima Enoch again. Ivan Mbabas. Shot here from Yiga Stephen. Yellow card to Oscar Mawa. Of course, Oscar Mawa has been warned on to several occasions by referee Chimayo. That's Lima Enoch. Rather Ronald Madwe here for St. Mary's Chitende. Madoi. You look at to Oscar Mawa confirming it right onto your screen. Sonko Sembatia Shugail Kakoza either way heavily here by Luima Enoch Apangu Noah Apangu Noah again Torach heads in Kawia Andrew Justin Opiro Ivan Rini Mbabazi Mbabazi again to Justin Opiro for Chitende. Taken away by Kalisa Shugail. Kasumba Regan lays it down to Sonko Sembatia. Change again from Yiga Stephania to, but again it's Sonko Sembatia. Challenge against Sonko Sembatia with only 5 minutes to play for St. Andrew Kagwa to take it on here. St. Andrew Kagwa 0, St. Mary's Chitende 2, live on Fufa TV. But again, bigger prize awaits the 4 schools into the semi-finals. Chivoli Chitende, Andrew Kagwa, and again Budo Secondary School. Job Toto turns away. In Mbabas tries to cross in. Goalkeeper down here, Kasumba Sembatia. Goalkeeper for St. Andrew Kagwa. Manjub Toto for St. Andrew Kagwa. Kakoza Sudais. Down here to Sonko. Chance here for Andrew Kagwa, but of course the flag was up here to Central Kagwa side.
Alex, live from Mogadishu. Thanks very much, Alex. My name is Bobby.
3 minutes to play, and again we're waiting for the additional time here at the Barifa Stadium here in Arua.
That is St. Mary's today. Shot number 2 must get some tight ball. And finds shot number 11.
Higa Steven tries to cross in.
And then Regan Kasumba deals with it.
Sonko
Regan
taken away by Kasumba. Elvis Ngonde on the score sheet for today.
Mike Mukanga in the midfield. Find shot number 16. He was having a stellar performance here.
Sonko Sembatia.
There's been a game that you cannot mention anyone for conversation. The officials have done marvelous.
Tangia on to Oloya Habib from Sonko Sembatia.
After being shown here by the official showing how many
Regan Kasumba.
Super Regan sends forward. Wants to see if they can utilize the 2 minutes and get something from those 2 minutes.
Shugai Kalisa drops it away. Lima Enoch takes it away. Yiga Stephen. And again Kasumba clears. Fires back Katongole. Katongole for Chitende. Down here to Lima Enoch. Chitende again. Manjob Toto. Kauya Andrew. Haula yana get chance here for Andrew Kagwana. Get a chance wasted here. That was to Rush Rogers. About to become a howler, of course. Jack Komakech was coming out of his goal. That was a chance here to St. Andrew Kagwa to take it on here for a consolation. That was the pass here from Justin Opio and Torach Rogers with the howler pressure from Ayo. It will be light and Agrimadoi onto the move here. Sonko to Kasumba playing for the additional 3 minutes of the game. You're live at the Barifa grounds. Chitende looking on to title number 10. Katongole Frank on to Kalisa Shugailia for St. Andrew Kagwa. Shugail Kalisa down to Kasumba Regan. Ivan Rinim Baba. Chance here for St. Andrew Kagwa. Throwing here for St. Andrew Kagwa, Sonko Sembatia. Habib Oloya. Kalisa Shugail. Manjib Toto. Katongole playing in for the final seconds here at the Breakfast Stadium. 10-2. St. Andrew Kagwa 0. Referee blows the full-time whistle. Chitende are the champions of the 28th edition in Arua. Full-time. St. Mary's Chitende 2, Sandu Kagwa 0.
We have also taken the opportunity to recognize our partners, including Vara Secondary School, Nine High School, St. Francis St. James
Let me try to move towards this players. Kim, you can come and join me.
We have Alifa Stadium, NTC, Arua Core PTC, Arua Public, a primary school playground. We have Arua Police, we have Traffic Guards, and Arua special conditions that still have the process in there. But now we can tell you that our program will be starting just in a couple of seconds as is taking us through a kind of arrangements that are necessary. But now we can following persons who are success, starting from our guest of honor, we do have Alice Akero, the city commissioner of Arua City, the biggest city in Africa, and the world. We have the representative of NASA, that is the East African area, and the chairperson of National Development and the first vice president of the National Development Association, Mr. Anastas Bukisa, the executive member of FIFA. We have Mr. Chairman Technical, we have Eliakim, the host of the school, we have Mr. Amadu Joel, Chairperson, the West African Secondary School, Secondary School Sports Association, and India, and the rest of our colleagues. We have Susan Otokoro, we have Mr. Abito Romances, attending the representative of our West African Secondary School Sports Association that gave us adoption. We have Madam Pastor, a board member, we are one team for him. We have Sister Mali, a medical person with the national team for the women. Well, I told you that the representative was FIFA, is FIFA, CAF, and FIFA Commissioner. And thank you very much. I will have a retired honorable Chiwale Maledi, who is the director of the school that playing out today in St. Mary's Chitende. We have Mr. John, John Nabibana, who is the OC at Arua Barracks. Mr. Barracks, we have Mr. Sunday Olise Atima, CEO of TI, Development Infrastructure, the company that owns Arua Football Club. With us here, we have Engineer John Aita Jafar, Chairman, Development Infrastructure.
Well, that is the final whistle, and it is St. Mary's Chitende 2, St. Andrew Kagwa 0. This is the third time St. Mary's Chitende are taking the title when the championships are hosted in Arua and particularly Mvara SS. So their mojo with Mvara has worked. Of course, St. Andrew Kagwa missing that opportunity to be the third team with the Saint on their name to win their first title. Of course, I said earlier, the first team was St. Leo's Chegobe in 1997, and of course St. Mary's Chitende, when they got their first title, that was 2004. Another milestone failed is the first debutant to win the title was in 2001 when Ngabo Academy won the title. St. Andrew Kagwa failed that as well. But of course, that is a gigantic performance. 2-0 it was for Chitende, but the boys in St. Andrew Kagwa actually expressed themselves well. This school, St. Andrews Kagwa, aka Gombe High School, is only 6 years old. It's owned by the Buganda Land Board Chief Chiwalabye Male, and it started when St. Andrew Kawala merged with Gombe Education Services. That is why it's called St. Andrew Kagwa Gombe High School. They have a history that they are building, and we shall say it starts from here. With me, I've been with Paul Mukatabala and Edwin Kule. Paul, how have you seen the second half, the game, and the tournament in general?
First of all, congratulations to St. Mary's Chitende, champions once again in this final. They have showed their quality and class. Perhaps a bridge too far for St. Andrews Kagwa, because slowly and slowly St. Mary's Chitende drained the life out of the final in the second half. And when Travis Mutiava for St. Andrews Kagwa got off with about 5 minutes of the second half gone, St. Andrews Kagwa stopped existing as an attacking force. From then on, it was just a procession up to the final whistle for Chitende.
Yeah, it was a procession up to the final whistle. Of course, we realized that Travis Mutiava did not play the semi-final because he was injured. They thought that the rest was enough, but it wasn't enough. And we are going back to Barifa to see what is happening with the award ceremony and the closing ceremony with Chigozi Brazilian.
Our beloved RCC to communicate, and then we'll go to the awards.
Well, finally, we've come to the climax of the 2022 National Post Primaries, and it's been a game that has been exciting. St. Mary's Chitende winning their 10th title as far as the National Post Primaries are concerned, beating St. Andrew Kagwa by 2-0 thanks to Charles Rwanga and, of course, Elvis Ngonde. Charles Rwanga scoring his 7th goal of the tournament and, of course, helping Chitende to win their second successive trophy because they are the defending champions, having won it in 2019 when they beat GNGSS by 3-1 in a final that was played at the Kakindu Stadium in Jinja. And of course they have managed to defend it this particular evening on the final day of the 2022 National Post Primaries, beating debutants by 2-0. And of course the 2 goals came in the first half of the game. With me is Charles Rwanga, the man that has emerged the overall top scorer of St. Mary's Chitende, scoring of course 7 goals in the championship. Charles Rwanga, olunaku olwaleero osobozesa tiimu ya Vipers tiimu ya St. Mary's okusamba obulungi, oli omu ku abo abateebye n'oyamba tiimu yammwe okuwangula ekikopo. Owulira otya olunaku olwaleero?
Mpulira bulungi kubanga mpangulidde St. Mary's Chitende ekikopo ekyokubiri kya Nationals. So sooka okwebaza Katonda yatusobozesezza kubanga tournament eno yatandika si nnungi ane tusobodde okimekinga so kyekyo.
Wera bw'otunuulira tournament eno nga bw'ebadde okuva yatandika mu group stages paka essaawa zino wetumalidde, buzibu ki mmwe ng'abasambi bwe musanze bwolowooza nti nno buyinza okuba nga buba affectinze mwadde muwangudde?
Obuzibu bwe twasooka okufuna bwa abasambi aba liigi tuli bangi, so twalwawo okukwatagana maachi emipiira egyasooka ng'ena twalwawo okukwatagana then ne tukyandolinga bulungi then ne tusobola okuba nga tufiitinga tuba tupafominze bulungi.
Gwe nga ggwe omusambi Charles Rwanga, kiki oyinza okuba nga olowooza ekibasobozesezza okuwangula ekikopo ky'omwaka guno eno?
Ekisobosezza okuwangula nze kyendowooza ye maturity gye tubadde nayo. Sambi bangi nnyo be tulina ababadde mu liigi ate nga basamba,
so kituyambyeko.
Kyemmanyi mulimu emipiira gimu gye mwasamba n'ogamba nti eno ttiimu gye tusambye ebadde y'amaanyi wadde tugiwangudde oba wadde tukoze maliri. Mbulyayo ttiimu emu ku ezo ze musambye n'ogamba nti eno ttiimu etuwadde akaseera akazibu.
Ttiimu etuwadde akaseera akazibu ye yajjo Kibuli. Yatuwadde akaseera akazibu nnyo.
Ogamba Kibuli gye mwakubye 3-1 oli n'agamba game gye mwaseeka okusamba ne mukola emu. Obeera mwenkanya ogamba nti Ikiki secondary school teyabawa akaseera akazibu.
Kyenva ngamba wentyo Kibuli yatusambye nnyo omupiira. Yatusambye nnyo omupiira era abasambi basiimye abaffe tuba twazeeyo ne tugala kituufu ttiimu ebadde babadde aggressive. That's why twasobodde twagikubye ekyadde kisa kya Katonda.
Bwe nga gwe omusambi obuwanguzi bw'olunaku olwaleero oyinza kubuweereza ni mu ngeri ey'enjawulo special dedication?
Obuwanguzi bwa leero buweereza Coach Mole Byekwaso.
Lwaki?
Anyambye ebintu bingi nesobola okuba nga mpafominga.
Bw'oyogera ku Coach Mole Byekwaso, kiki ekyenjawulo kyakoledde kibatakolera ku ttiimu ya Sports Club Villa, kibakoledde ku KCC nekikuyamba n'okuwangulira ekitende ekikopo? Kyanyambye nnyo the movements ku striking zinyambye nnyo. Anyambye ebintu bingi. Obako obw'enjawulo eri abawagizi ba ttiimu ya St Mary's Kitende?
Abawagizi ba St Mary's Kitende mwe bali kutukkiririzaamu so tusobodde okuwangula ekikopo kineeno. Mukama abatukuumire tukomawo bulungi.
Well, that's Charles Rwanga. He's been St. Mary's Chitende's overall top scorer with 7 goals. He did manage, of course, to score one of the 2 goals they have scored this particular evening as they beat debutants and, of course, first-timers. That is St. Andrew Kagwa Gombe High School by 2-0. And with me is Coach Edward Gola. I had him during the pre-match interview. He was threatening, of course, to win, and he's been able to live to the bailing. With me is Coach Gola Edward. Coach, for starters, congratulations upon the victory. And what do you have to say about the boys' performance today?
First of all, I want to thank my boys for the discipline and the character they have shown in today's game. Gombe is not an easy team, but my boys have shown a lot of discipline and character in this game.
Well, for starters, how do you rate the boys' performance throughout the entire campaign? I know there has been fatigue, the fixtures have been congested, but what do you think kept the boys in shape so as to finish the entire campaign?
Okay, my boys have played many games. They were fatigued, but due to the motivation of the coaches, they are secondly playing under instructions, and they knew that when we reach on the finals, we must fight to see that we take back the trophy. Because St. Mary's, we are used to trophies like other schools.
Well, 2 years, over 3 years since 2020, 2021, there wasn't any action as far as the national post-primaries are concerned. What do you have to say? What do you think enabled you guys to remain in shape? Because 2 years without football, one might think it was a period that could kill the players' fitness. But what have you done special that kept the boys in shape?
I understand we are in the COVID pandemic, but these boys they are used to training. They are used to go to other fields and they train. But when we started our training, what we did first was to work on the fitness. Then after fitness, we worked on technical part. Then after technical part, we went to tactical part, whereby we had to show these guys how to move in the system of 4-3-3. I think which they have fulfilled it very well today.
Well, you stand out as an overall all-time winning coach, having many trophies as far as the national post-primaries are concerned. How do you make it, Coach Edward Gorola?
Thank you very much. I'm a winning coach, as people said, because when I was at Vipers, I used to win. But I think it's a gift from God, because coaching is a challenge. So I thank God for that winning chance He gave me. Yeah, because not every coach should take this. Because of now, this is the 12th coffee.
Coach, right from the group stages, round of 16, quarter-finals, semi-finals, and finals, which team do you think gave you a difficult time that made you run for your money?
Okay, I think it is Chibuli SS. Chibuli SS outplayed us. Despite winning the match, they played very well. Even these boys are talented. They have given us a challenge, but we knew that we shall win. because our boys have got that mentality of winning.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, that's Coach Edward Gorola. Of course, he did manage to inspire St. Mary's Chitende to their 10th National Post Primaries title, winning it for the second consecutive time. They are the defending champions and they have managed to retain the championship they won 2 years ago. That was in 2019. With me is Coach Namato, coach in charge of St. Andrew Kagwa. Coach, you guys are debutants. It was a spirited fight. One might think conceding 2 early goals in the first half, one thought you were going to concede many goals, but of course you've been very resilient with a team of youthful players. What do you make of your boys, your team, your entire team throughout this campaign?
When you look at today's game, our opponents got 2 moments and they used them well. So we had a mix in the defense. That's why they scored us the 2 goals. But me, I attribute it to the experience Chitende has, because when you look at their team, they have been there for some good time, and our players, most of them are just new in this tournament.
Well, conceding 2 goals in the first half, where do you think the problem came for you guys to concede?
The team failed to concentrate in the defense, because when you look at the first goal, it was on the far post. Our player on far post, the fullback on the right, failed to mark the guy well. That's why we consider that one. Then the second goal, it was a mix of the defenders. The goalkeeper went out of the goal and it was an empty net. So,
how do you think such tournaments will help to develop the game of football in the country?
The more games a player goes for, the more experience he picks. So when you train without competition, the player cannot improve. So when you go for the competition, players improve and the team does. Yes.
Well, what's the way forward for St. Andrew Kagwa? What's the way forward? You've lost, but of course you've qualified for the East Africa Secondary Schools Games that will be taking place in Arusha, Tanzania in September. What's the way forward? Ozako Chikochi.
What we are going to do, we have some grey areas in the team, and that's what we are going to work on from now and up to the time we are going to go for the East African Games. And I'm very sure by the time you go there, the team will be very different and you will have got more experience.
We have what we call the Pan-Africa School Championship, which is under 15. It's going to be played very soon. We also have under 16.
Of course, he's made records after appearing in the tournament for the first time, and of course going further to the finals of the championship, helping his side to finish as runners-up. For now, let me hand you over to the award ceremony, and of course we shall be meeting later.
That the championship becomes even better and better and better. Having said this, I once again want to thank the people of this town for loving sports. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ale ni andere ere ba amane arua dia de ba azuti ba ndo city de ba national organizing committee de fufa de pie atamba arga rasul pie zindi pie woro yose menekene otita eti mopira secondary eta East Africa sere mano ve fia saru banga vi Tanzania tabora mborumudi ni sutazo gomboru kalini ni suwa efene gamete ba yi chozo atita fezu kanko agaite ma robi anere fezu timu dirinde ba mudi otita dichere West Nile Secretary, Erin Luzo Amane Bene, Akaribu Miri, you're most welcome.
Thank you, MC. I'm also not going to take a lot of time. We are told we only have 1 minute. In the first place, I want to thank Uganda Secondary School Sports Association for giving us another chance to host ball games. And I want to assure you that even if you say next year we are going to host, we are ready to host. Please come again. And my humble request to you is, West Nile is a very big region. It only has 3 slots. We just humbly request you to increase the number of slots for West Nile. That is our humble request. With that said, I want to say that you are most welcome to West Nile. Do come again. Thank you.
Njalia ro kene ya ikosi baka yo mane aru dia kan ku West Nile ya beji mu pera didika amangonde sarinidi kwase ba sarinidi eli du sirisi beji de gogo. We have been asking for next year to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. I now have another humble duty to perform. That is to invite the chief guest to come and make her remarks. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Before I say my remarks, I would like the MP to address you. Thank you.
Thank you. Protocol be observed for the interest of time. My name is Sam Lematia John. I represent the people of Ivy West, Arua City. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of MPs of West Nile and on behalf of the MPs of Arua City and on my own behalf to take this opportunity to thank Almighty God for this event. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the organizers of this event. It has been, according to me and according to my own rating, the marvelous organized event in Uganda. The list of appreciation is so long. I'm very humble. I need to thank our RCC, Madam Alice, for this opportunity and also for gracing this occasion. However, on behalf of the MPs of West Nile, we were supposed to be all for this event, but unfortunately, others were taken up by national events, and then others are participating in for the game between parliamentary team and the UPDF in Lugogo. It happens that our host MP, Honorable Atima Jackson, happens also to be one of the players. Honorable Feta Joffrey also happened to be in the lineup. Unfortunately, I had a fracture. I could not be able to join the lineup. But we pray hard. Next time, they will be with us. Football is the only thing which can unite us in this country, for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Honorable MP. All protocol observed. I want to give praise to the Almighty God for this far that He has brought us. I want to thank the organizers of this event. Like the MP said, it has been the most well-organized event in this region so far. I want to thank the host head teacher for being very tolerant and for being very hospitable. I want to thank the Wananchi of Arua City for being very supportive in this event. Can you clap for yourselves? The Wananchi, we love you so much. I want to thank my security team for the good job well done. I have not had any complaint. Our visitors have been well taken care of. I'm very grateful to you, security team. I am indeed very grateful to this government for the security that is in the whole country that has enabled us to move all over the country without any hindrances. I want to thank everybody, all the participants in this event from the day go. Without you, we would not be standing here today. Can we clap for the participants? I want to thank the teams that has brought us up to this day. Thank you for working very hard, and I want to thank your administrators for investing in sports. Thank you so much for bringing us to this last event of this ceremony. I have this to say. Games and sports is meant to unite people. Many times people concentrate on academics. God has given people different talents. What we have seen here are huge talents in the making. I want to encourage us, young people, do not only look at academics as the way to go. Many people have made it in life because of sports. Therefore, I want to thank you, and I want to encourage the organizers of this event to pick the talents. The young people who have performed very well should be awarded, and they should be recognized. This will boost the morale of other young people to encourage them also to join sports. We have talents that are not tapped. We have talents that are not seen. So this kind of event will expose talents. And I want to tell you, I've seen in many of these players who are going to go and play outside Uganda. So I want to thank organizers, because the future of these children are in your hands. We shall be proud to have them go and play international games abroad. I want to thank you for organizing this event. Today is not a day for speeches, but it's a day for celebration. We are waiting to celebrate the winning team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our chief guest, the people of Arua, let's put our hands together one more time for the chief guest.
Basadri, kene ya ikosi, otitari adi siasi enjusi, ale minirisi, emibimpura mavuti obira, kene sa miniti minimopera lerisio. Mopera ningamu de edika, MP kine MP mabra mopera choria, UPDF madiadala, eyimu raba tuiradenwa. Amadi wiyo bedria, we are going to the awards. Thank you.
The first awards, ladies and gentlemen, up here, we are limited by space, but we shall all get an opportunity to do an award. And I will kindly, with all due respect, request you, when the award is done, we'll move up and leave space, because the others will be coming in for medals. Chief guest, I apologize, you'll stay there longest. Okay, I will first invite the chairperson, West Nile Region Sports Association. Please come here and receive these awards on behalf of many partners who have joined the Uganda Secondary School Sports Association.
Ama komedi West Nile ne ayo mapira ni ritio drapo tiado maliare emuzu afabani felada izu badi maparia bandra bani pari febe mpira vesode ndonto de azinba matiba mapira malia de edimu feta bani felada badi maparia eritinga fenedene out 4 beza sako.
Okay, the National Secondary School Sports Association has recognized and appreciated the following partners for their support in this year's Secondary School National Boys Championship. And each of these partners has been given a ball to promote the game of football in their institutions. Mvara Secondary School, Greenlight Stadium, Barifa Stadium, Muni NTC, PTC Core, Arua Public, Arua Police Ground, Ediofe Girls, Pokea Seminary, Eruba Playground, Uganda People's Defense Forces. We want to promote football in the forces. And another ball to the Uganda Police, Arua. I want to do the ceremony of receiving these balls by acknowledging reception of these balls. I
thank you.
I thank you so much for honoring our invitation to play these games in West Nile. And I accept all these gifts on behalf of West Nile Secondary Schools Games and Sports Association. I will give them to the beneficiaries. Thank you so much.
Schools can Queenston ma pariera out 4 mini mopera riki ti duarese out 4 madringa ifebade radenia Eringa Ferra.
Okay. I now call upon the chairman technical, who is going to announce the individual awards. And these are going to be handed over first by the area MP, who will do one award. The chairperson, Ashu, West Nile, will do the other award. And the head teacher of Mvara Secondary School will give the other award.
Thank you very much, MC. Our chief guest, all protocol observed. It has taken the technical committee extraordinary time to come up with the best of the best. First, we have come up with the top scorer, a person who has netted most with 11 goals. And this one is none other than Mawa Oscar from St. Andrew Kagwa SS.
Mawa Oscar, St. Andrews Kagawari, also golo mutunialo, maimu evle duta ern golo suzundene, azo agu golo sonziruri, maimu dudunia.
It is St. Andrew Kagwa Gombe High School.
The father is coming.
That one.
Mamatini Muria, Dala,
that
maimu.
Is Mawa Oscar. Thank you very much,
the father is coming.
Oscar. Keep
Basadi
it up.
Basadi
More and more goals.
Awadene. Itimva la vondoebe golo supilere.
Yeah, the dad has appreciated, and here we are. That's the dad of Mawa.
Dairimati Zia Gatisi. Yazu invidrikene Metsora and then Uganda so titanda Mariadene.
Oh, thank you very much. I want to announce no pictures coming up. Okay, thank you very much.
Smile for the photos, thank you. Mzee Odfo, Mecho Dimimfi Beraba. Odfo.
The next award goes to the best goalkeeper. This has been a person outstanding, ensuring that he doesn't concede. And if he has conceded not many goals as maybe the rest have done. And this one is none other than Pangu Safi Noah St. Andrew Kagwa Gombe High School.
Goalkeeper Gombe 3, Rovina Wadidone. Savaro Malia, Erimbura Zio Fuponyiru, Emba Fiti Nyatoko, Ebi Ezio Fonyiru, Otitanda Malia, Ermarua Pangoe, Dutarone, Ermarua Zende, Safi, no idea. Engazo Gombe out 4.
Thank you, Safi Noah.
Out 4?
Yeah.
Director Gombe.
He takes a photo with the director of the school.
Ere Ministane Otita Buganda Kingdom Rimalia. Ere Atamva Male David Didinia. Out 4.
The next award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to a team. It is an award of fair play.
Erifeta Agu Mupira Pionyiru.
Fair play award goes to Standard High School Zana. Somebody to represent Standard High School Zana to come and take the award.
Basi Zana ni maimu amabule feta sienzuni letani ba vieki beriduya. Avi Mupira ina viler malia ya yo aziko otiyo de mukarene bajiburi duya basadi Zana ne. Awadene.
Yes, Standard is represented by the chairman Wakiso. You know Standard belongs to Wakiso district.
You can take off your mask.
And the chairman is here to represent Standard
High School.
Take off your
mask. Thank you.
Zana. Thank you very much.
Dear Wade, Agu Wakiso Matio Dapi Utita Mopera Maria Nere Emutidua Fetado Bani Muduzuria Rudine Ertimu Iberane Azana Maparia. Let's go.
Lastly, I present to you our chief guest, our MVP. The most valuable player is Mutiaba Travis St. Andrew Kagwa, Gombe High School.
Amavule yagu mupira avipi utitari mahali alandenere iratamba Motiaba Travis amari mupira avipi St. Andrews Kagwa SSR na ogogodene eriagu mupira avipi alandenere ervin mupira avi amavule yagu UPDF arndi fetari fene UPDF officer Afande, you're going to give this award. La Motia Bai Agu Abala Malia Mopira Vipi Alandane Bama Sir Nidri Banarnale.
Thank you, Mutiaba. Thank you very much.
Out for Ambo.
Thank you very much, MC.
Wadini Modipi Amadi Mufe Fetabani Felel Malia Eyualeni Adeti Amavle Ba Tedi Zingaba Tikabo de Mazin Saibo Saturday Manikeke Photo Bazu Nyao Otitan Romalba Sandri Andy Gombe the director be or four Gombe Trafaroi Denia out four.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we go for the third place medals, the team that has won bronze medals in this year's secondary school National Boys Football Championship. Let's put our hands together for Chibuli Secondary School.
Chibuli de Mopera Namba Nasi, Otitari Mahalia,
and I want Chibuli led by the captain.
Senior Denia.
And they're going to be dressed by our chief guest and everyone up there with the medals.
Badi Muyosu, Otita Mavle Bana and Rosifeta Fezo, Bana Serenisi, Afaman the Law Garbatisi Bronze Rodinia. And Chibulia and Basadiro, Basadi and Chibulia and Ravim Perala. Oh, be ready. Out four. Afabani Fele and a Ningolo Pisi, a Tanimba in Afa school ni doing a Erico Pambo in here. Badi Yosuria. Or for Bachibulia de Otita no Yerose, Angelo Mazinga Mabro Gogo, Eba Manirindiwa, Pama Fene, Allen Aprare, Kanukusi Pitarare.
Referees.
You should come for photos. Group photo for Chibuli SS. Yeah, photo moment. A moment to remember. If you have the old students of Chibuli SS, I expect you to make some noise for your old school. And for the lovers of Chibuli SS, please cheer up your team. Basadri niyo. Bye na ini ale. Audi 4.
Thank you very much, Chibuli.
Audi 4 Chibuli Dri.
Referees.
Audi 4 Chibuli Dri.
I now call upon our officials who have officiated this final from the Federation of Uganda Football Association. Let's put our hands together for the officials of today's final as they move forward to receive their medals.
Amavile atirirudu andrumalia de amayomve emuzu duta iniriduzu kanuko fete udu andrumalia bani fele azingazane de esuzuri ne basadi ne. Audi 4. Baru de ale feke azidi rubondia e kanuko bonsa e wire na azo de se eri agu ezo fupo nyeru dini ya.
Gombe msembele.
Can I have a photo moment?
Referees, please. Photo? Yeah. Okay,
good. The ba fufani ti peleni azio fuba mopira de maria de atile amavle de nia or4 zinga za nerese Mungu makoimiaza dika dene.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the silver medalists. Gombe High School.
Basadi School Gombe Nirnia. Gombe.
Led by the captain, please go for and receive your medals.
Diawadi. Eyivle Mburande Peneri. Agu Golo Bendeneri. Agu Mopira de Maria Avipilandeneri. Ba mawapile, ba safi pile, ba mutia ba pile di woro andrusi. Nga dute nirdu otita varo maria radenia. E vle fetar bomve silver medal. Di amavle afo medal ban fele MV ande redenia. Gombe vle mbura armi mudoleru. Impa so andradua. Diawadi, edi otu foto bazo. Eni ganderi afande di Suria na mavuti ya madimba sizu devo. Amane chozo chazo otita amende mane di Maria opiria bendene.
Okay, now move slightly, but load slightly there so they can have the background and they will give you a picture. Let's fit in all of us. Fit in.
Gombe kinga kiri evile medali duria na mavutia eidimu foto inodu ndrumalia ndripi ndepi niri gbade ne ya basanga di Gombe ni basadi bade ni awadi 4
One of them is to the director receives.
Director.
Let's go as the director Gombe High School receives a medal. Let's put our hands together
Basadi.
for Owechitiwa.
Skulu Gombe nirima idia.
Chiwalabye Male David.
Atamba maninzile nzinzi. Atamba Male David idia.
Okay, the players come back, please.
Emu photo ba. Gombe anzimwa ikosiro. Emu. Gombe, please hurry. Take a photo with your director.
Down, others go down. Others some stay down.
Thank you. Be happy. The director says you should be happy of the medals you've gotten today. Award 4. Emiogu. Awadene. Award 4 the media. We want to thank the media for the wonderful job they are doing. Thank you, comrades.
And now, the DJ, can you play some music?
DJ,
the finalists of this
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited.
Okay, let's
I have vision,
Yeah, what is?
oh, I believe I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go. Getting close. Now it's just who wants.
The last time our games were played in Arua in 2011, pretended we are champions, and surely today they have defended it. As far as Arua is concerned, they are the champions. We started on the 18th, and today, the 29th of April 2022, is the final day, and Chitende are the champions.
Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back.
I want to God's grace decoration.
Can we have now the captain of the team? We need the pictures from the other end. Cameraman, can you have a good view or they push aside? Okay, just extend. Yeah, yes, move. Okay, the captain and there the ushers ushering the trophy. We're going to go round in a special way. Let them have a feel of it right away from there as you walk along the carpet.
Emimu ibi onduasi maideku mama fedri ni ya abala bana vile rozumili mbori muduni arosi chazo gogo andrusiri ba bakase kopo ndriza andrusi onyikonyi sipitara baworoni leni andrusi bani mule feledi dredini modipi badi mukopo nde fero Eri Otita Uganda Secondary School Sports Association vile ili alifikari nirisiri Otita gupiniri mahalia Dear Wada.
Oh, everyone wait and yeah, the chief guest is going to hand over. Wait, Chitende. Okay, fine. Chitende, stay for the picture moment there. Okay. Okay, they get it from down. Okay, back here, back. Chitende here. Chitende, come back here.
Chitende, go back. Chitende, put it down. Put it down. DJ. Let's go back for the photo. Let's go back, Chitende. Chitende, let's go back. Thank you. Let's go back there. Well done, coach.
Okay, fine.
Go with your boys.
We're going to celebrate you in a better way.
We want to have a better celebration.
Sit down, others, court. Sit down. Those who are down, sit on the podium. The trophy.
Dear Wadi.
Okay, now.
Ba photo ade Ingaji ya ziminiri.
Let's go, guys.
Thank you. Wait a moment.
Okay, congratulations song for St. Mary's.
Thank you. Let's go back and take picture. Yeah, chief guest. Allow the chief guest to pass. Allow the chief guest to pass. You can pass through the red carpet, chief guest.
To be the best.
Basadri, chief guest in here. Basadri, Mamada Zifumar in the morning. Basadri, I'm a president, Fiasadi. I'm a vice president, Fufati. I'm a MP. Ivu, Ejiberale. I'm a Bazidi, Bricheba, Madrile, West Nile City. I'm a UPDF Madrile, Varasinia, Vle Teacher, Savar Madamodipi. I'm a chatido. I'm a Ditinopi. Canal Yomenekene, Otita Vadi, Erndredi Alfricali Niri, Anzivule, Avita, Secondary Maria, Amadio Menekene, Amadinga Widopi, Epita Ramai, Tokoba Rutioke, Itualu, Madrin Pimabe, Amadio Piropidenia, Dwari Amadio Pira, our four.
Best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions. For the champions, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the
champions. Amavle Street Jam, King Saha Pinimuzu, Gogo Bazen di Pieringa, Rene Kembro Diati, Tessa Batu Simbudu Alusi, Bato Winnie Arwailing and Pravin Barara City Bet Yagogo, Drusi, Eringa Odu, Aziani, Mbodu, Kalina, Batsunil Kaliniri, Amangamoni NTCA, Moni University in Gamo Piravi, Kisubi University Be, Samudri Sirene, Amadio, am I talking via Kuera? Kane Mbodu Nasi, on the Parakani Mopiravi Vipers, on the Parakada. Mbodua to Aziasi, Amanga Matra, the Onduparakada, Arua Hilimuria, Mopiraviria, Onduparacabe. Out of 4 minutes, we want to thank everyone who came into these games from the day one, and that it has been fruitful over 10 days, because we started on the 18th, and so today is 29th. We have done the needful, and the champions are St. Mary's Chitende. Whoever came in here, you were a champion. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mvara SS. Thank you, every stakeholder. Thank you, police. Thank you, all the fans. We would like to say, let's meet again next time. I remember the games at the East African will be at Tabora, that is in Tanzania. Thank you very much. I've been working with Pima, who did a good job. My name is Tokobaru TOK. Until next time, bye-bye.
Best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions. For the champions, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up.